You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Jim.
You can do it, Jack. Thanks, Jack. Let me start by thanking you for being here today. I am so happy you're here. Memories of Melissa have been flooding back to me for months. The first one that I want to share with you is one that must be shared in the context of my own status. I am an only child. That means I appreciate quiet, solitude, reading, and am generally antisocial in many respects. I also don't share, like, at all. When I met the love of my life, Jackie, it was clearly meant to show that opposites attract. She doesn't like quiet. She doesn't like solitude. She is the most social person I know. She's also the most generous. She shares everything. Shortly after meeting her in high school, I was amazed to learn that she actually shared clothes with her friends. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. Jackie and I were married in 1980, 42 years ago, and after 10 years of marriage, we decided to have a baby. So we got busy and Jackie got pregnant. So there we are in the ultrasound process. Jackie is there, pregnant, in her hospital gown on the table, and the sonogram technician is waving the wand across her stomach, and we're staring at the hospital monitor, looking at the baby, and the nice lady and the ultrasound technician said, "Things look great." We were so excited. "Do you want to know if it's a boy or a girl?" I am an only child. I have no experience with babies, no experience with toddlers, no experience with brothers, sisters, nothing. No poopy diapers, no adolescents, no adolescent teenage boys taking your daughter out. I wanted to know and I needed to know. Before I could reply, Jackie said, "Absolutely not. We want to know when the baby arrives." Alex, here's a hint. When your wife says something, the best response is usually, "Okay, dear." So that's what we did. Jackie said we would wait, so we would wait. I am a terrible liar. I never get away with anything. I always get caught, every time. Jackie said we would wait, so we waited. I waited until Jackie left the room, and the nice lady said, "Do you want to know?" I said yes. A girl. I was flabbergasted. I was shocked. I was shocked. Jackie and I went home. Jackie did not know that I knew. Later on that same week, I went out to lunch with a client of mine named Karen. Karen is a retired 6th grade teacher, by the way. And during that lunch, Karen asked how we were doing. And I said, great, it's a girl. And I said, I'm confused enough about having a baby. I don't know what to do with the girl. And Karen said, just love her. So I did. Melissa, I love you. You're a joy.
You got it, Jim. You got it. You got it.
You got it.
Come on.
You're more of your mom than me. You're social. You're generous. You share all of yourself. Your time and your love. I will say I think Melissa did get her love of reading from me, but everything else is Jackie's fault. In 2005, Melissa was a freshman in high school. It was her first water polo game. What a competitor, what a fighter. Tough, I'll tell you how tough. Her defense was awesome. She was all over the other player. Melissa shut her down. The frustration on the other player was obvious. That must have been why the other water polo player broke Melissa's finger. Melissa was in the emergency room, and Jackie and I were ready to say, "You're out of this thing, it's crazy." And Melissa said, "No, I am not quitting. I like this, it's part of the game. Life's not fair, get over it." She may not have said that exactly, but that is what she meant. She did continue to play water polo through high school and at Michigan State as well. She is tough, and I'm so proud of her. I need to tell you about Mrs. Heaton, an otherwise 6th grade teacher. My own 6th grade teacher. She saved me, I think, actually. Melissa is a teacher. She is somebody's Mrs. Heaton. She's on mission. She isn't teaching for the money, we know that. She's doing it for the love of the kids. Alex, you're a lucky man. Your wife is generous and loving. Melissa, you're lucky. Your husband clearly loves you and cherishes you. Alex and Melissa, Don't lie, you'll always get caught. I got caught about 10 years later when I let it slip that I knew Melissa, that we were having a girl. And Jackie forgave me of that deceit, thank goodness. Alex and Melissa always forgive. Someday one of you will do something to the other one of you. Remember the sonogram story. Laugh a lot, forgive a lot, love a lot. So let's grab our water and let's toast to the bride and groom.
Cheers. Thank you, Mr. Downing.